Hello there. I'm here today to talk to you about the Reset program that I have recently launched. It's going to start on the 1st of February. And I really wanted just to explain one of the reasons, or the reason, why I've come to create this program for you. And I hope that you will join me. So I haven't got a script. I'm sitting here in our home gym. I haven't dressed up for the video because I'm all about saving time, which is one of the reasons I've created this program, is because I realize that we are busy with many hats all the time, and sometimes our health gets sacrificed because we just don't have time or headspace to think about it. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about why I have created this program and why it works. Okay. So if I look back over my life, gosh, it sounds very reflective, in terms of my health and how I felt about my health. It's changed dramatically over the years. So in my 20s, if I ever exercised, which I didn't very often, people assume because I exercise now and that I have for a number of years that I've always been into sport or always been fit. That isn't the case. I was always active, but in my 20s, if I exercised, it would be like random membership for 6 weeks at a gym. It would be the occasional aerobics class during my holidays from university. If I was feeling like I'm a bit flabby, then I would exercise and then I wouldn't. It was much to do with the way I looked. Mostly to do with the way I looked when I was in my 20s. When I was in my 30s, I became a personal trainer. So I learned much more about, the importance of exercise and nutrition, but it's changed. It's changing all the time. And so nutrition became something which I understood a lot more, but that has evolved over time and this whole experience is very much a journey. So, as I became a parent when I turned 40, I became a mum for the first time. And even leading up to that, for a few years before, I became much more aware of my health in terms of longevity. Okay, so it wasn't just about how I looked and how I felt. It was about how my behaviors were going to shape my future for the long game. Okay. And that's really what I'm about today. So there's been a shift. And what I see is that we get to a point in our lives where, we take for granted our health in our early 20s and 30s, and then we start to realize that maybe we should be doing something. And sometimes it's too late. And then all of a sudden, we are struck down by disease, whether that be something hormonal, whether that be something like diabetes, high blood pressure, atrial fibrillation. And what we've been doing leading up to that point has led us to that point. So what I want to do is create this program where you can take a simple, positive daily action every day, and that those simple, positive daily actions will build up to a more healthy you. Okay, so it's about being mindful, about having our health front of mind, but about it not taking up a whole bunch of our headspace, because I know that you're busy. I know that you're wearing many hats. You could be a busy parent running to and fro. You may just have had children and still have your children at home, like I do. You may be a busy professional working in the corporate world. You may have your own business. Like, all of these things are taking up a lot of your precious time. And sometimes you just aren't able to focus on your health. So this program is directly designed to help you so that you know that you can take positive daily actions to give you better health. Now, there are going to be times when we are nailing it we might have our exercise regime, really cranking, we're getting to the gym 2 or 3 times a week, brilliant, maybe more. You feel like your nutrition's really focused, but there are some other things that may have fallen by the wayside. Maybe everything's fallen by the wayside and you really need something to lift you back up. Maybe you're starting afresh or new, you've never done anything like this before. I want to remove the overwhelm. I want this to be about you understanding that you can take action every day, that it doesn't have to be hard, it can be simple, it's for you and it's for the long game. I hope that makes sense. I really hope you'll join me in the Reset program. It's a launch, so there might be some bumps and blips along the way, but I really believe that taking daily action and having a positive approach to your overall health is the way to go. Join me. Bye.